Sanjay, I see sort of three phases in your career, right? The first, the early sort of soaring love stories, Khamoshi, Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam, which is another favorite of mine. Then a sort of melancholic stage, there was Devdas, Black, Savaria, Guzarish. Then the big epics, Ram Leela, Bajirao, Padmavat. Is Gangubai the start of a new phase?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's more, I call these films as soul films. They talk about souls. They don't talk about people. I'm talking of Gangubai's soul. I feel I need to delve far more deeper into finding these stories that touch me and those souls which I've never spoken or never heard of. And yet, my cinema style has also changed. If you look at it, the way I shoot, it's longer takes, it's more minimal, it's less cutting, it's less camera movements. I'm putting a frame and letting you participate in that frame, finding your own area of the frame that you want to see and respond to.
You're not directing our gaze necessarily.
Yeah, so right. I'm not cutting too much. I'm saying I want to be the audience to be a part of my filmmaking and say, this is how I'm seeing this shot. You choose the buggy you want to see with three women traveling in it, or you see that one woman fighting with a client, or you see it's very layered in terms of choreography and the group choreography and all that in Gangu. It's a lot of one shot, but lots of choreography, and we place each actor that is working, the junior artist that is working, we place them correctly, then we make them act, then we make them rehearse, then we make them real. Yeah. I think besides Alia, besides Seema Pava, besides Vijay Raj, look at the work the junior artists have done. I am so proud of the fact that we have people who we generally call extras, which is not the right word for it. They are also artists. And the way they performed for me, every woman in every window. So I was holding frames where you can choose the window you want to see. You can react to what you want to. So all those changes are happening, and I'm doing minimal art direction. It's less cluttered. It's more belief in the fact that this character, who I've painted a blue wall, that will work on its own on the subconscious of the audience who is watching it. If they want to notice a cockroach crawling up that wall behind her, if they'll notice it. If they don't, they don't. But they choose, they are with me. So they are making their own film in their own mind, because they are also cutting it. So it's a very interesting experience for me of two people interacting, like in real life I would see. So maybe I'm getting a little more real, but I'm not still in a documentary style real, or I'm a little stylish still. That style comes naturally to me. I have to choreograph. It has to be in my control. It has to be the sunlight that we create, etc., etc., etc. Because still the value for a frame, which is sacrosanct for me. A frame, which is the proudest moment of me in Gangubai, is the women for the first time. She is dressing up to go to the door, and all these women are on the benches. One is lying, one is sitting here, one is there, one is. And I thought that was the first shot we took, and I said, yeah, this is where I want to explore, because these are paintings of a different color palette. This is a different choreography within a frame. Yeah. So there's a lot of choreography which I'm doing, which doesn't seem like, but it is all done to the effect of, I think you realize it's like a song that I shoot, but without the beat. As I'm saying, I'm now doing songs also where you don't show the beat. Yeah. Like Jab Saiya was also one of those where you play cards, but you don't, it's done to the beat, but not show the beat as well. So this is a very interesting way of looking at. Sudeep, my cameraman, would be very confused about what is happening. It's different from what I shot the other two films. I said, yeah, but we have to evolve, we have to change, we have to reinvent, we have to go into another journey. And there was journey into the unknown, this style of filmmaking, which somewhere connected. I thought if I had not changed my way of filmmaking, making a film, this story would not have reached the way it should have, the way it has reached. So yeah, it's a new phase for sure.